Hi, you're welcome to Success Tips. Today we're going to be discussing about the stages of success. Okay, so if you have a big dream, if you have a career, if you have something you're looking up to, making it a great thing in the future, if you are struggling through something, this video is for you. I'm going to be taking you through the paths and channels through which success moves as a curve so that you will not be discouraged if you pass through any of those curves. The major reason why I am making this very video is the fact that some people get discouraged along the line when they are trying to pursue their own career. Some people feel, oh, this thing is not worthwhile. Again, I've been on it for the past 5 months and then it is not yielding any result. I have been there for about 10 months, but the thing is not producing any result for me. I am not benefiting anything from it. If you are such person, by the end of this video, I believe you will be able to have a better understanding as to why those things are happening, and then you will build up yourself and then ensure that you do the right thing such that you will be able to pass through those stages. Now, I am going to be talking about 3 different points based on this video. Okay, now the first point I'm going to be talking about is life is in stages and it's gradual. Okay, now success in life is not something that just happens overnight and then you just start yielding, maybe seeing outcome of your result and then seeing great things happening. No, success is something that takes step at a time. Irrespective of the effort you pump into it, it have to grow gradually. Success is just like a person. Let's say they gave birth to a person last year. You don't expect that person to grow up and become an adult in just 1 year. It will take some years before he will be able to reach that stage. Okay, so that is how your business is, and that is how you're supposed to view it. If you start your business today, for instance, don't expect it to start yielding results tomorrow, and then expect it to start yielding results in the next following day, because the more you are working on that business, the more people are getting to know about it, and then the more it will be expanding gradually. But it's a scam for you to be able to wait for something to produce result in just few days, okay, or maybe in just few months. Sometimes people are privileged to be able to have their own career or have their own dreams manifest in maybe few months and then few years, but then it happens in a rare cases. Majority of the cases, it takes time before your dreams build. It may take 5 years before you start seeing anything reasonable in your own dreams. It may take maybe 10 years before you start seeing anything reasonable. Now, if you look at Amazon, for instance, Amazon started since around 1994. But since that time, up till 2001, they were still reporting loss, okay? And then it took them a very significant number of years before they were able to break even. And even with that, they had to start introducing some different business models and then different business categories before they were able to start making off profits from their business. Okay, so sometimes you just have to sit down and wait patiently while you are doing all the things that you need to do. Just the way a person will keep on eating, his parent will bath him, his parent will feed him, and then his parent will protect him. They do all sorts of things. When he is sick, they look for medicine and then treat his illnesses, and then with that, gradually they are being patient enough until when that child grows and becomes adult. That is the same thing you're supposed to be doing to your own business. Okay, so you don't just expect your business to grow in just few months. And even if you are in that situation right now, I want you to know that it's not as if your business is not gonna grow, okay? And it's not as if your business is a bad one, okay? But rather, you just have to keep on doing the right thing, okay? Keep on learning, keep on improving yourself, keep on pumping in the right resources into that business. Believe me, that business is gonna pay off. The second thing I want us to understand is business or your dreams cannot just jump up like magic. There's a reason I'm saying this. Some people will now say, okay, since my business, I have been pumping in 10,000 naira into it, maybe, or $10,000 into it, and then it has been producing so level of progress or so level of profit. Now, let me just pump in $10 million into it so that it will produce that profit. It is very, very, very detrimental for you to just pump in some level of resources into a business when it have not reached a stage where it can be able to handle such resources. For instance, a person, as I've said earlier, a person will take about years, let's say 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, or up to 20 years before he become a strong adult, okay? Now, let's assume you wanna take another young child that is just growing up, and then you now say, okay, now since that other person was able to eat like 5 tons of food before he became an adult, maybe in 20 years, now let me gather all those 20 tons of food so I can be able to feed this young child in 1 day so that he will just eat up all those tons of food and then so he can grow. That's not going to be possible, because even if you give that child, let's even assume the child can be able to eat up that 10 tons of food in that 1 day, that child can still not grow to be an adult of 20 years old, because all these things takes time. Okay, so everything you see in this life, it's gradual. Okay, so don't expect your business to just yield like magic, because there's no magic around it. The magic around your business is your effort in building it and then growing it gradually, and then putting all form of expertise that you need to be pumping into that business. While you are putting those things, your business will be evolving gradually. You will also be improving yourself. Definitely you need to be improving yourself so that the business can be able to yield more. But in a situation where you find yourself trying to make the business to grow like magic, please don't be in such situation. Don't put yourself in such situation, because it's not gonna yield anything good for you. Because by the time you try to put yourself in such situation, you will get discouraged if you don't get to see such result, and of which certainly you're not gonna see that result. Okay, so that is it. So just have it at the back of your mind that your business is not magic. Okay, so allow it that time to grow gradually so that you're gonna be benefiting from it at the long run. Now, the last thing I want us to be talking about is starving your business to death. I hope you can be able to starve your business until it dies off. When you are feeding a child, for instance, you need to be feeding him day in, day out. You can just say, okay, now I don't have time, so I cannot be able to feed my child today, and maybe tomorrow it comes again, and you now say, maybe I will feed him tomorrow, and then another tomorrow comes again, and then you keep feeding that child for another week. That child may die. Okay, so look at your business in that instances. Your business is just the way you see a human being. That is how your business is. You need to be feeding your business daily. You need to be giving all the resources that your business requires. You need to give all the time that your business requires from you, so that that business can be able to grow and then mature. Okay, you can't just afford to say, okay, since my business is this and this and that, maybe I don't have time, or maybe I don't have that resources, so let me not give in the things that I can be able to give it into it now. Okay, resources doesn't always have to be money. Okay, your time is a resource. The knowledge you build upon yourself that will help you run that business is a resource. Okay, mentorship is a resource. So think of all the things that your business needs for it to keep on running as it grows gradually. You should not starve your business of such things. Okay, so just as I've said, if you starve a person for days, the person may die off. That is something that can happen to your own business. It may not die literally, but the law of pullback, there's what I call pullback. The law of pullback will just come and set up upon your business, and then it will just draw backward. I'm going to make a video about the law of pullback, so that for people that have already started their business, that law of pullback is something that you need to look out for, because lest your business become a victim of that law of pullback. So I'm going to make a video about that. Just anticipate. If you have not subscribed on this channel, just click on the subscribe button below, so that you'll be able to watch the video and then protect your own business from that pullback. Three importantly, let me run it as a summary. Okay, now your business needs feeding from you gradually, so that it can also grow gradually. So you don't rush your business. Okay, give it all the things that it needs, give it all the resources that it needs, give it all the time that it needs, then watch it grow gradually. And then secondly, you should not think that your business is magic, because magic is the only thing that can just change things at the blink of an eye, maybe in just few seconds, and then it changes. But your business is not magic. Okay, so give it that time. Don't say, let me just rush it, let me just bring all the resources that I have at my disposal and then pump into that business, so that business will just yield everything off. It doesn't happen that way. Okay, and then the last thing I want to tell you as a summary is, just keep on feeding your business with the right things you need to be feeding it with. Don't starve your business to death. Okay, if you can pay attention to these things, then you will be ready to starting up a business. You will be ready to starting up your dreams. You will be ready to starting up your career. You will be ready to starting up anything that you want to start that is worthwhile starting. Okay, so I believe this video was very helpful to you. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly subscribe and then turn on the notification bell. And if you're a returning viewer, I want to say thank you. And if you are yet to subscribe as a returning viewer, please feel free to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like the video, share it with friends and family, so that they can be able to also learn and also benefit from it. Thank you. See you guys in another video. Bye.